Hey everybody, it's Courtney. I was just coming by to talk to y'all a little bit. I want to talk to y'all about having your own personality and your own style and being a Christian woman. See, I'm the type of person, I love skirts, I love dresses, but I also like the unconventional things that are not a part of Christianity, like stacked ears. I like the skull and roses aesthetic, and I like to wear pants too, and I like to wear makeup, which is definitely not what I was taught that a Christian woman should do. I was taught in church that Christian women don't have earrings in, we don't wear makeup, all we wear is skirts. We don't get our hair done. We supposed to have black women. We're supposed to have natural hair. They even don't tolerate locks too much cuz I come from an apostolic background, apostolic Christianity background. No jewelry, no makeup, no nothing, urban about your hair, either a skirt or a long skirt or a long dress. Really not really wearing heels. You can have heels, but they don't need to be too flashy, stuff like that. Just like what's it called? When you're not too made up. But I've learned that that's not me in some aspects. In some aspects it is. Like I do like the long skirts, the long flowy dresses and stuff like that. But I also like makeup. I also like the aesthetic of getting the ears done. I want a nose piercing. I want my eyebrow pierced up here. But I'd be ashamed to show up in church with, especially an apostolic church. I'd be ashamed. If I go to church this Sunday with my ears stacked, I'd be ashamed because I don't see that much in church, in the apostolic church. So I'll be ashamed. But I might go if I don't have to work. I'll probably go. I'll probably still go and, just show up as I am. I might have to wear some pants. I might have to wear a blue jean skirt and some flats and, just go to church, go to church and spend some time with God because, I feel like we'll never be perfect enough for God. It's like the apostolic church centered around nearly perfection. And I'm not perfect. And yes, I got my own style. I got my own personality quirks. I got my own little quirks about how I dress and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just like you can't be yourself in the apostolic church. All dressed down, no makeup, no nothing, just going in there. And I know we shouldn't come into church being flashy. I know that. But you got to have your own style, right? You got to have your own, you know, style of dress and personality and different things. That's what attract people to you. That's what I think I think that when you are talking to the world, I think that maybe you should look a little bit somewhat like the world because the world looks at Christians as y'all think y'all perfect. But that's not true. We're in the world. We're in the world, but we're not of the world. You see what I'm saying? Our life centers around Jesus Christ. But it doesn't mean that you can't have what I got going on, this, or you can't have a little makeup on, a little jewelry. Like I love pearls. As you can see, I love pearls. And I just feel like I know I'm going to end up having to find another church. because apostolic Christians just don't go for this type of get up that I got going on here. And I did it for years. I did it for at least 7, 8 years. You know, the humdrumness. They call it something else. They call it shamefacedness. When a woman is not dressed up and stuff, but I don't want that for myself. Like I want some of the things I like. Now I still love the Father God, Yahweh. I still love Jesus Christ, His Son. I still love Him. But I just feel like I did it for 7, 8 years. It's time for me to have some happiness, some liking the way I look when I leave out the house, like the way I look when I leave out the house. And I just, that shamefacedness and that, I forget the word, but either when you don't draw too much attention to yourself. In a lot of ways, that's not me. And in some ways, it is me. But I just want to get y'all's opinion on it. What do y'all think? Does y'all church allow this type of stuff? Makeup for the ladies. Do y'all churches, the churches y'all go to, allow this type of stuff? Let me know. Because it's not really anything bad. And I feel like if God calls it abomination, you need to leave it alone. No, God does not like piercings. No, God, I remember reading in the Bible where Jacob and his house took out their piercings and stuff. I remember reading in the Bible where Abraham and Sarah I think they took out their jewelry. But I wonder how long that was for. Was it for a lifetime that they took out their jewelry, or what was it? I wonder how long that was for. Was it for a little while? Was it for a lifetime? I would like to know. I need to do some research on that. All right, y'all, have a good day. Y'all stay encouraged in the Lord, because at the end of the day, He is all that matters. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.